Hey guys, Neomis here. Now for today's video, let's talk about the Carabao Cup game against Leicester. Arsenal win 2-0. Reiss Nelson, just absolutely fantastic. Wanting to give my thoughts on him. Also, Eddie Nketiah scores another goal. We got to start him, right? I'll be giving my thoughts on that. Also, what's this mean for the fourth round of the Carabao Cup? Who do we want to face? Liverpool or Leicester City? I'll be giving my thoughts on that, but until then, do remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out. Hit the bell notification and remember to leave comments below because I really want to get a discussion going on this. But now, let's get started. So, Arsenal 2, Leicester 0 in this Carabao Cup third round. Arsenal on to the next round of the Carabao Cup where they will either face Leicester City or Liverpool Football Club. And I mean, it's going to be another game, another prospect to face Liverpool this season. We've already faced them once. We're due to face them again on Monday. Then we're going to face them potentially towards the end of second half of next season. We could potentially face Liverpool a lot this season, especially if you want to factor in the FA Cup. But now let's just talk about the performances, and I need to talk about one man in particular who I thought for me really impressed, and it's the main reason why I'm doing this video. It's really two people, but the first one, I got to shout out Reiss Nelson. Now Reiss Nelson in this game was absolutely fantastic. And if you don't know, I'm a big fan of a lot of young Arsenal players coming through the academy right now, and I love to see young Arsenal players get a chance. But I do have a little bit of a soft spot for Reiss Nelson and Eddie Nketiah, who I thought was fantastic in this game as well. And the reason being is because out of all of the young players who I seen first off and to say, you know what, wow, they're brilliant, Reiss Nelson's probably the first one that I'd seen. Well, the second one behind Eddie Nketiah. And then Bukayo Saka. There is talent in Reiss, and tonight we saw that talent. Reiss Nelson mainly playing from the left-hand side, almost in like a floating role, and I talked about this a lot on the 101 Arsenal show where I did the live watch along with Apollo and the rest of the boys, so do check that out. And we talked about Reiss Nelson in this floating role, and he was absolutely brilliant. Even though he was coming up from the left, he was coming in, cutting inside, almost like an inside forward, taking shots, coming inside more as a number, almost playing as a number 10. You would think that he was a baby Willian, the way how he was playing. I mean, I was super impressed by Reiss. You know, when the ball was coming up to him, when it was being kicked out, he was holding up the ball really well. I mean, he was dealing with what Leicester was firing at him. Just no problem. Just, I've never been more impressed with Reiss playing for Arsenal than tonight, which is massive. Because even though I've said that Reiss Nelson is a fantastic player, there are lots of people who have said that Reiss Nelson just isn't good enough for Arsenal. But that just hasn't been me. So I thought, let's talk about some of his stats, because it's one thing for me to give an emotional reaction and an opinion on a player, but for that actually to kind of be transcribed on how he actually played in the team. So Reiss Nelson, he played 72 minutes. He was then replaced by his senior, Willian. And during that time, he had 2 shots on target, 2 off target. Fine. Dribbles, he attempted 4, only was successful with 2. 50 touches. Now, some of you might not have been able to watch the game, but because the game wasn't really aired. But during this game, things, particularly in the first and second half, was going through Reiss Nelson to the point where Reiss Nelson was the playmaker. I mean, the only thing that Reiss needed out of this game was a goal. 50 touches. Pass accuracy of 93.5%, that's 29 passes, 1 key pass, 2 crosses. In terms of ground duels, defensively he worked hard, and this proved it here. Attempted 8, won 4, not bad, 50%. Aerial duels, there was only 1, but he didn't get that. But what do you expect out of a little munchkin? I say that because I'm 6 foot. Lost possession quite a few times, but you generally expect that out of wingers. He lost possession 10 times, 1 foul, was dribbled past once, which isn't great, and made 2 tackles. Very impressed with Reiss. You might not think it, but I really was impressed by him. I think it's a massive improvement. This has been his first game this season. And if this is to show what is to come from Reiss Nelson, I'm absolutely looking forward to it. And I hope that he gets more of a chance next week, Monday, against Liverpool, because we damn sure are going to need him. And we're going to need that energy, that drive, that willingness to succeed and win is what we need. And I think Reiss tonight really showed, don't forget about me. Don't forget about Reiss, people. So definitely keep an eye out on him. And then secondly, for me, goes to the man of the match in this game, and that has to be Eddie Nketiah. I mean, like I was saying before, besides Reiss Nelson, Eddie Nketiah is someone who I've talked about on the channel. I've talked about giving him games. And again, it's another game where you start him and he scores a goal. It was a scrappy goal, but a goal nevertheless. So what happened was Bellerin takes the ball down. Well, the ball comes originally from Holden, long pass to Pepe. Pepe controls it, passes it to Bellerin. Bellerin beats 2 guys, crosses it in, or passes it into the path of Nketiah. Nketiah kind of misses it. Defender gets the ball, tackles. Eddie Nketiah steps over the defender and just slips it past the goalkeeper and scores a scrappy goal, but a goal nevertheless. Goal in open play. The first goal was kind of made by Pepe, but it was an own goal. I thought Pepe was okay, but for me, I need to see an improvement. But Eddie is a young guy, young player coming through the academy, played incredibly well, and again showing Mikel Arteta you have to play Eddie against Liverpool. And we talked about it after the game, and I completely agree. You know what? Eddie is going to give you that energy against Liverpool that's needed. And with what I saw tonight, he's going to give you the goals. But what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen against Liverpool? Leave your comments below, particularly in the next round of the FA Cup. Oh, sorry, of the Carabao Cup. Because I don't believe Lincoln City. I mean, I'd be shocked if Lincoln City managed to get through Liverpool in the next round. I mean, for Arsenal, it'd be easy because I think Lincoln City are Lincoln City. But yeah, nevertheless, leave your comments below on what are your thoughts on Reiss Nelson and Eddie Nketiah. Do you disagree? Who else do you think that I should be talking about within this game? I mean, yes, I saw Nene, he was consistent. Yes, David Luiz, he was brilliant. There are still more talks on Leno, but I'm tired of talking about the goalkeeper. But leave your comments below on what do you think on how the game went. Like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.